Good evening and welcome to Central High School for tonight's WIAA Regional Championship. My name is Nami George. Alongside me, not on the mic, but my producer tonight, Anissa George, my sister, my dad Ray George on the camera as always. And we are excited to have WIAA boys basketball playoffs for you. West Salem, the 3 seed, comes into town to take on the 2 seed Riverhawks, and should be an exciting match. Joel down at the Lacrosse Center covering the UWL game. We'll have to keep a close eye on that. On Alaska, the 1 seed, playing right now as well, so we'll keep an eye on that. So hopefully we have updates throughout the night for you on things going on around town here with all this basketball going on right now. Let's talk about these West Salem Panthers. They were the 3 seed, 11-1, first place in the Cooley Conference. They are in Division II. Obviously, their head coach is Mark Wagner. He's in his 4th season. It's been another impressive season for Coach Wagner and the West Salem Panthers. For the 4th straight season, the Panthers were the Cooley Conference champions after finishing 11-1 in conference play, the only blemish being a loss at GET on February 21st. That loss, however, the only loss West Salem had since February 4th, and we'll talk about February 4th here in a little bit. After defeating Fox Valley Lutheran 77-51 in a regional semifinal game last night, they entered this regional championship winners of 6 of their last 7, including an impressive 79-63 win at Onalaska. And remember, Onalaska, the 1 seed in this sectional. There's no doubt they are as strong as any team in the tournament. Let's talk a little bit about that February 4th game, the regular season matchup between the Riverhawks and the Panthers. Central won that game 50-43, and it was a frustrating night for the Panthers. Central slowed the game down, really shut down this high-scoring Panthers team. In fact, 43 points was by far the lowest output for this West Salem squad all season. How did they respond after that loss? By putting up 94 3 nights later in a win over Black River Falls. They entered tonight's matchup averaging over 76 points a game, and you can bet they're eager to get another crack at this Riverhawk defense. The Panthers are led in scoring by senior guard Kyle Haley. Haley averages just under 21 points a game and led West Salem scoring last night in that regional semifinal win with 29. He scored 22 against Central in the regular season matchup, accounting for over half of the Panthers' points that night. Haley is joined by fellow guard junior Nathan Dillibert. Dillibert averages 12 points a game, but was held scoreless by the Riverhawks in early February. Senior Nathan Carr also averages 12 points a game and had a terrific game last night, scoring 18 against Fox Valley Lutheran. This Panther squad has scorers all throughout the lineup. The Riverhawks were able to limit all but Haley in that first matchup. My question of the night for the Panthers, can someone help Haley on the offensive end and help West Salem advance to the sectionals once again? And West Salem runs into the locker room. That'll give us a chance to go right ahead and talk about Central. The Central Riverhawks, 15-9 overall, 8-4 in the MVC tie. That finished for them for a tie for 3rd place in the MVC standings. Head coach is Todd Fergott. He's in his 21st season. The Central Riverhawks earned a spot in tonight's regional championship game thanks to a 69-52 victory over the 10-seed Menasha Blue Jays last night. Although I wasn't on the call, I was able to watch the game here and there, and the script looked very familiar to wins that we've seen from this Riverhawk team throughout the season. The Riverhawks used a balanced scoring attack, having 4 players in double figures, while slowing the Blue Jays' up-tempo style to a crawl. Senior Frankie Wilk led the Riverhawks in scoring with 21 points on 7 of 11 shooting. Fellow senior Derek Pangier added 17 as the Riverhawks were able to get a lead late in the game and put the Blue Jays into the grinder. The Riverhawks were able to extend their lead at the free throw line to secure the victory. You have to believe Coach Fergott will be looking for that same script in tonight's ballgame. If you recall, that's exactly what Central did to West Salem in the first matchup. Get a lead, use long possessions in the second half to grind out the W. The return of senior Jalen Calvert and sophomore Ezra Weezy will certainly help the Riverhawks as they look to beat West Salem for the 2nd time this year. Sophomore standout Gabe Service, the Riverhawks' best defender, will draw the assignment of defending Haley. He has routinely defended the opposing team's best player and takes a lot of pride in shutting them down. Even though Haley had his average in that first matchup, a lot of those points came late and after the game had been decided. My question of the night for the Riverhawks, can Gabe Service and the Central Riverhawks shut down the Panther offense once again, get a lead, and use the grinder to survive and advance? It's March, it's madness, and it's live on the Central YouTube channel right after this.
Matthey Construction, a proud Riverhawk community sponsor, is more than asphalt and roads. They're a family-owned company with exciting opportunities in engineering, research, and green technologies. Join Matthey's team of top chemists and engineers developing sustainable solutions for tomorrow. From the lab to the road, Matthey Construction inspires the next generation of innovators. Visit Matthey.com to explore diverse careers in legal, HR, tech, and more. Build your future with Matthey Construction.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
Welcome back to Central High School as we get set for this WIAA Regional Championship. Got the bracket up here for you pretty soon here. We can look at the screen and see how these teams got here. You can see West Salem versus Central is the game that we're at. Onalaska versus Mosinee in the other half. So the winners of Onalaska and Mosinee and West Salem and Central will play next Thursday in the sectional semifinals as they will look to advance to that sectional final game. Onalaska with a big win yesterday over Toma. Mosinee, a 1-point win, 75-74 over Sparta. And that's how Onalaska and Mosinee got there. That game is at Onalaska, starting the same time we are, so we will hopefully be getting updates on that. And we will send it down to Jim Hansen for the national anthem.
WIAA Regional Final featuring the visiting West Salem Panthers and your La Crosse Central Riverhawks. The WIAA promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. We hope you enjoy tonight's game. At this time, if you'd please rise and honor America as Central senior Georgia Galvin sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Georgia Galvin with the national anthem, gets the crowd ready to go. We'll send it down, back down to Mr. Hanson for the starting lineups.
Thank you so much, Georgia. That was great. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting West Salem Panthers, a senior number 3, Kyle Haley. A senior number 10, Brennan Anderson. A senior number 11, Carter Pontius. A junior number 21, Nathan Dillaber. And a sophomore number 24, Drew McConkey. West Salem is coached by Mark Wagner. And now for your La Crosse Central Riverhawks. Starting at a guard, a sophomore, number 2, Anthony Jones. A sophomore, number 3, Gabe Service. A senior, number 4, Derek Pangier. A senior, number 5, Frankie Wilk. And a junior, number 14, Joey Protaski. Central's coached by Todd Fergut, assisted by Mark Podeski, Matt Neary, Rod Pop, Quinn Service, and Ryan Thibodeau.
Thank you to Mr. Hanson for the starting lineups. Officials tonight, Brian Kinney, Preston Hemmersley, and Nick Habel. And one shout out before we get ready for the exciting action, and that goes to Joey Protaski's grandpa, Skipper Bud, watching in Florida, and the rest of the Protaski family watching all over the United States, some in Wisconsin, some in Massachusetts. But a special shout out to Skipper Bud in Florida. And we start Central with the possession. And Pangier, top of the key. Off to Service. Service looks to drive, gets cut off. Now lost it off his foot. First turnover for the Riverhawks. West Salem looking to run. Up ahead, Pangier tried to draw the charge, did not get it. But the shot from McConkey was missed. Central regains possession. Pangier near side. Central trying to set up their offense. Service off to Jones on the wing. Jones prodding, trying to find a way to the basket, gets shut off. He'll try again, gets to the middle of the key. Jump shot inside the free throw line is good. And the first score of the night goes to Anthony Jones. Riverhawks up 2-0. Haley will bring it across the timeline for West Salem. Anderson off to McConkey. McConkey finds Anderson outside. Three-point shot no good. Long rebound though. A reload for West Salem. Another missed three-pointer. Now we're going to have an offensive foul, as that was Carter Pontius, who just lowered the shoulder and bowled right over the Central defender. Offensive foul, first foul of the night on West Salem, and the first foul for Carter Pontius, who I remember when we had that game earlier this year also got in foul trouble. And so certainly did not want to pick one up here in the first 2 minutes. Jones, top of the key. Being defended by Dillaber. Drives, turn, shot, good. Inside the lane, Anthony Jones, his second basket. It's Anthony Jones 4, West Salem 0 so far. Here's a behind-the-back dribble by Haley. Gets it out to Anderson. Anderson gets all the way into the key, puts it up with the right hand, and finishes. Brennan Anderson, the senior, gets West Salem on the board, 4-2. Pangier across the half-court stripe. Receives a screen from Potaski up top. Now looks to go to work. Gets to the elbow. Now trying to get inside, nowhere to go. He'll have to dish it back out to Service. Central reset. How about Jones again? This time just on the free throw line. Anthony Jones again. Anthony Jones 3 for 3 shooting so far, 6 points. All 6 points for the Riverhawks coming from Jones. Here's Haley. He'll do a little step back three. Get a high bounce, so shot no good. We're going to have a foul on the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on the Riverhawks. Possession will stay with West Salem. Waiting to see who the foul was on. It's on Protaski, his first. Salem gets it in. This is Dillber. Off to Haley. Haley run it right at Pangier, and we're going to have an offensive foul call. The second one of the night. This one. Trying to see who that was on. Not up on the board yet. Still waiting to get some clarification on that foul. Not up on the board yet. It was an offensive foul, and this will be Wilk on the near side here. Wilk tried to fire one across the lane there, got tipped away. West Salem with the turnover. Possession was in West Salem's control. It goes off of the Riverhawks. I can't see because the West Salem students are standing. But I believe the ball went off of one of the Riverhawks. Possession will stay with West Salem, and now we're getting cleared up on who that offensive foul was on. He signaled, I thought, 14, and West Salem does not have a 14 on the floor. And I think that's where the problem's coming in. It might have been Protaski who had the foul happen against him, and that might be where the confusion came in. And the official's going to talk it over. That's a long time ago in basketball terms, trying to remember 2 plays ago what happened. And so the official's going to try to put their collective brains together and see if they can figure out who that foul was on. 6-2 early on here, 15:01 left in the first half. And it looks like they came up with a verdict. And they're going to say. So it was on Kyle Haley. And certainly West Salem does not want to see him picking up fouls. But the foul was on Haley, his first. Should be the second on West Salem. It only shows 1 on the board, but it is their second. I think he signaled the wrong number, and that was the whole issue there. This is McConkey working on Jones. Turnaround jump shot is good. Got all the way down into the low block. And Central not going to want McConkey doing that. A little bit of a mismatch on Anthony Jones, and he took him to school there, getting all the way down to the low block, 6'4". Pangier tried to drive, nothing going. Now they bring it back up top. You know Central will be very content. Count is on for the 5-second. Pangier wisely gets rid of it off to Wilk. Central tries to send it around the perimeter, and that was almost a fantastic save there. On the far side, that was Dillber who tried to save it, went behind the back. Actually, that was Anderson, Brennan Anderson. Went behind the back and almost made a fantastic play, and then almost took out Coach Ferget. Had to jump up over the top of Coach Ferget. Central keeps possession, though. The ball was on the line. Pangier across the timeline, looking to drive. Haley shuts him down. Wilk off to Jones on the far wing. Jones gets to the lane, turnaround shot, rattles in. Another basket for Anthony Jones. He's up to 8. Along with Central. He has all of their 8. Haley across the timeline, being defended by Service, the matchup we expected to see. Here's a drive to the basket. This is going to be a blocking call, and that was close. It was Dawson Lappick who tried to step in and take it as McConkey was driving into the lane. The foul goes against the Riverhawks, though, and McConkey will go to the line and shoot 2. That was a close call there. Probably the right one, I think. Lappick slid over at the last second, but certainly could have gone the other way as well. McConkey at the line shooting 2. First one on the way. Misses short, and he'll get another one. Will Schilling will check in for Frankie Wilk. Well, thank you for tuning in tonight for this exciting regional championship game. No better time of year if you're a basketball fan than right now. 0 for 2 at the free throw line for McConkey. Central clears the rebound. Pangier, top of the key at the volleyball 10-foot line. Being defended by Dillber. Gets into the lane. Thought about a turnaround shot. Instead, he'll dish it out to Jones. Jones to Schilling. Service now. Jones on the near side has all 8 of Central's points so far. Being defended by Carr. Shot no good. Lappick able to get the rebound. Now it's Service from the free throw line, and he'll hit. Gabe Service jump shot from the free throw line gives Central a 6-point lead. Haley will pull up for a long three and he'll hit. Kyle Haley from way downtown. I was at the Lacrosse Center last night. They got 4 different three-point lines. That one would have been a three-pointer from all 4 of those lines, as that was a deep one. Pangier now gets all the way to the basket. He'll turn around, jump shot with the right hand and finish. Nice little turnaround hook shot for Derek Pangier, his first basket of the night. The lead is 5 for Central. Haley being defended by Service. Gets into the lane, ball got knocked away, and that's going to draw a foul. And I think they're going to get Anthony Jones. They are. Anthony Jones across the arm. West Salem's ball on the baseline. Coach Ferger getting an explanation on that call, is satisfied with the explanation, and we play on. 12:26 to go, 12-7. McConkey to inbounds, finds Carr. Dishes out, this is McConkey. He'll line up a three and he'll hit. From the near baseline, Drew McConkey for 3. And back-to-back three-pointers for the West Salem Panthers cut this lead to 2. Schilling across the half-court stripe. Nobody really moving for Central. Now they get it to Wilk, near side. Wilk dishes back out. Central reset. Service from the volleyball line. Tries to get around Carr. This is Schilling now. Central reset again. You can see West Salem's defense forcing the Riverhawks way up top as Wilk was up on the logo at the half-court line. Jones spins, spun again, and now a turnover as he was trying to get it back out to Frankie Wilk, and that's going to lead to a layup for Nathan Dillaber, turning defense into offense for West Salem, and that'll tie the game at 12. Jones got a little tied up, probably could have went up with the shot, instead tried to dish it back out. And Dillaber was waiting and converts at the other end, 12-12 to score, 11 minutes to go here in the first half. Wilk, nice dish off to Lappick, who will finish with the left hand. Frankie Wilk got all the attention from the defense and found a wide open Dawson Lappick on the low block. He finishes, gives the Riverhawks a 2-point lead. This is going to be one of those games. Here's Carr on Jones. Carr picks up, gets it out to Dillaber. Dillaber being defended by Schilling. Back to Carr, and now they'll get it to Haley. Haley, their leading scorer. Gets down to the low block, gets shut off though. Good defense by Service. They find McConkey, far side. McConkey on Wilk, a little bit of a push-off, no call. And McConkey finds Pontius, and Pontius cashes it in, 14-14. McConkey got away with a little bit of a push-off there, sent Wilk to the ground. But they play on, and we have a tie game here at the Sutton Memorial Gymnasium. Schilling on the near side. Service now. Beat his defender, gets all the way to the basket. Nice little hesitation, and up with it and finishes. 2 defenders went flying based on that little head fake. Left him a wide open look from point blank range, and he cashes in. Haley now being defended by Jones. Nowhere to go, gets it up top. This is to now McConkey. McConkey might have taken an extra step, and he did. Extra shuffle with that last little step, and it was enough to draw the attention of the officials. Turnover on West Salem, 16-14, Riverhawks lead. Packed gym here tonight, student sections, both of them loud. Where's Joel when you need him? He would love this. And he's down at the Lacrosse Center. Getting to call the, how about that game? Chance for St. Norbert or UWL, whoever wins that, going to the Sweet 16. It's exciting. Pangier, seeing West Salem now a little bit of a trap. See Weezy for the first time, he gets out to Schilling. Schilling lines up a 3, no good. Haley comes down with the rebound. Haley from the volleyball line, almost hit it. Instead, it's rebound and put back in by McConkey. Rebound and basket for Drew McConkey, the sophomore. Haley picked up from the red line. That's where that shot was from, and he almost drilled it. McConkey cleaned it up for him. We have a tie game. Wheezy just coming back from a hand injury. Gets it out to Wilk. Wilk gets double teamed, gets it up top. Schilling makes a one-handed grab to save the possession. Back to Wilk near side. Schilling top of the key. It's a 2-3 zone, but they're trapping out of it. They get it into the high post. This is Ezra Wheezy. Wheezy out to Schilling. Schilling thought about it, instead puts it on the deck, dribbles around, finds an opening, and hits the jump shot. Will Schilling. Prodding that defense, trying to find an opening, finally does and cashes it in, 18-6. Here's Haley. We know he'll fire from anywhere. This time trying to drive his way in, and he's going to get the benefit of a blocking call on Will Schilling. Actually, I thought it was going to go against Pangier. They get Schilling on the backside. Only Central's fourth foul, first on Schilling. He will come out, as well as Wheezy. Jalen Calvert-Jones check back in. McConkey gets it in. This is Haley. Baseline three, no good. Long rebound, comes out to McConkey. Well, you could tell Haley trying to impose his will here, just putting the ball up from anywhere. There's a nice little spin move. Good defense, though, as Carr tried to go up and hit it. Jones stayed with him. And Central able to dig it out of there. Turnover on West Salem. Pangier tried to turn the corner, got tripped up, and that's going to be the second on Haley if that's who they get, and they do. Kyle Haley will pick up his second. It's only 3 fouls on West Salem, but 2 of them now on Kyle Haley. And what is Coach Wagner going to do with 7:45 here to go in the first half? There is no sub incoming. They're going to trust Haley to stay out there. And we'll see if Central makes it a point to go at Haley and try and pick up that 3rd foul. Get it into the high post again. Here is Wilk. Wilk, jump shot. Just inside the free throw line, no good. Rebound comes down to Anderson. Anderson off to Haley. Haley will bring it across the stripe. Find a wide open McConkey. Baseline 3, too long. And a foul on the rebound is going to go against West Salem. I believe they got Carr. We'll find out here for sure. Oh, they did not. They got Pontius. And that's Carter Pontius' second foul. So only 4 fouls, but 2 of them each on 2 of the more important players for this West Salem team. And Coach Wagner leaves them both in, so Haley and Pontius both staying out there with 2 fouls here. Pangier across the timeline. Top of the key. Jones near side. Swings it all the way across to service, and Central going to pass around the perimeter. Finds Wilk from the elbow, too long. And rebound comes down to Pontius. 2 shots there for Wilk at about the elbow, neither one going down. They're doing the right thing, hitting that high post. Just got to finish when you get the opportunities. Here's Haley again from way downtown. And it missed everything. It hit the backboard, bounces off of a Panther and goes out of bounds. Riverhawks will take possession. Boy, Haley not afraid to fire from anywhere on the court. That one might have been deflected a little bit. Here's service. Near side, trying to hit that high post again. Now they have Anthony Jones in that high post area. Pangier out to Wilk. Wilk to Pangier. Pangier gets all the way down to the high post, almost lost it. Service picks it up, baseline shot, and he's going to be fouled by Drew McConkey. So nice job by Gabe Service to track that ball down as Pangier lost it on the drive, picked it up, went up with the jump shot, and got hit across the arms by McConkey. Service to the line for 2, his first one on the way, hits the back iron, no good. You gotta figure that free throw is gonna play a big part in tonight's game. Planning on it being pretty tight. Second one on the way. This one is good. Gabe Service with his 5th point of the night. Haley quickly across the timeline. Anderson hands it off to McConkey. McConkey tried to zip it in side, but it was Protaski who's able to get a hand on it. Now there's going to be a jump ball. He was trying to find Pontius, and it was Protaski who was able to get a deflection and cause the jump ball. Possession stays with the Panthers. And that's a pass off of Anthony Jones. Pontius was trying to find Haley in the corner. Jones got a deflection on it. Possession stays with West Salem. Awkward position to be thrown in from, though, kind of the corner. They get it into Haley. Haley now being defended by Protaski. They get it inside. Pontius working on service. Shot goes up too long. Rebound, Frankie Wilk. Gets it to service. 19-16. Scoring has kind of stopped for both teams here. Last couple of minutes. Jones, top of the key. Thought about it. Instead, he'll get it off to Service. Service gets it out to Wilk. West Salem really extending their defensive pressure, and this time gets a deflection. This is Dillaber all the way to the basket. He's going to be fouled by Wilk. Wilk caused the turnover with a bad pass, or had it deflected, and then commits a foul on the other end. Dillaber going to go to the line for 2. That pressure bothering Central and really forcing them up top from where they want to try to be running their offense. Dillaber with his 3rd point of the night. Central having a hard time getting around the defenders and being able to get into their offensive set. Dillaber with a chance to cut the lead to 1, and he does. Goes 2 for 2 at the line, 19-18. 5:28 to go. Pangier across the stripe. Again, pressure from Haley way up top. You see Pangier on the the Riverhawk logo. How about Frankie Wilk? Corner 3, yes sir! Frankie Wilk put up the Tula graphic as Frankie Wilk gets his first basket of the night, and it's a 3-pointer from the baseline. Gives the Riverhawks a 4-point lead. This is Carr. Hands it off. Dillaber. Dillaber for a long 3, looking to answer. No good. Rebound, Gabe Service, who comes flying in. Pangier trying to avoid that trap. West Salem lurking like they might trap. Service on the near side. Back to Pangier. That ball was tipped, I believe. And it was. Official signaling it was. Pangier will track it down and bring it back across the timeline. Central now with a 4-point lead, and you're going to get to see some offense from the Riverhawks, as they would be in no hurry. We've seen this before. Pangier to Service. High post is there. They get it into Jones. Jones, turnaround jumper, no good. A jump shot, no good from the elbow, no good. Here comes West Salem. This is Dillaber. He'll try a long 3, yes. Nathan Dillaber from long range. Cuts the lead to 1. Big shot there for Nathan Dillaber. I got him for 7 here in this first half. 3:40 to go. Jones, free throw line extended. Brings it back up top. You see the pressure again, though, from West Salem. Wilk off to Pangier. Pangier around Haley. Jones lines up a 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Carr. Carr off to Haley. Haley to McConkey. McConkey got away with a bump. No call. Gets it into Pontius. Pontius up and in. And West Salem has their first lead of the night, 22-21. Carter Pontius with his 4th point. 23-22 the score. Service up top. Central's offense got to get going here. Missing some shots. Protaski shot fake. Now goes up with it and finishes. Nice shot there by Joey Protaski. The shot fake. Got his defender up in the air, and for Joey Protaski, that's his first basket. Gives the Riverhawks a lead again, 24-23. Here's McConkey on Wilk. Tried to spin, now goes back to his right. Now we'll get it up top to Dillaber. Dillaber off to Carr. Carr being defended by Jones. And that's going to be a travel. It was going to be a turnover anyway, as the pass was wide. But before it went out of bounds, they call him for the travel. Possession goes to the Riverhawks. Pangier screaming for somebody to come and help. Nobody coming. They're going to have to get it in quick here. And that's going to be a 5-second. No, it's not. Coach Fergit got a timeout right at the last second. My goodness. Coach Wagner not happy. Coach Wagner across half court, and the officials tell him to get back where he belongs. The officials grant the 30-second timeout. The West Salem fans booing. And that'll let us go to our first break. We'll be back right after this. You're watching the Regional Championship here on the Central River Rock YouTube channel.
The La Crosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
Welcome back to Central High School, 24-23, Riverhawks with a 1-point lead. And maybe a little fortunate there to get the timeout called just before the 5-second call. And that was close. Had me fooled. I thought it was a 5-second call. Nobody was back to help Pangier inbound it. That's all it was. By the time the Riverhawks realized it was too late. Into Jones in the high post. Jones back to service. Service. Gets a little low block. Nowhere to go. Cut off there by Pontius. Wilk back to service. Lines up a three. Yes, sir. Gabe Service from long distance. 27-23. Dillibert. Excuse me, that's Carr. Carr on service. Now this is Dillibert. Dillibert being defended by Pangier. Tries to get to the right. Shot was affected by Frankie Wilk. No call. Riverhawks looking to run. Off to service. Does he have two in a row? Oh, no, this one too long. Rebound to McConkey, and we have a whistle. And we're going to have a flop warning on Gabe's service after the shot. Just a warning. And that actually benefits Central right now because West Salem had the ball and had numbers to run. And so if I'm Coach Wagner, I'm not happy that that call was called right there. Maybe you could wait till there's a dead ball to assess that. I don't know the exact rule of that. But it allows Central to set their defense at least. Here's Haley being defended by Service. Haley felt the defender, turnaround, shot, gets the roll. Kyle Haley. His 5th point of the first half here. Nice little shot there. Turnaround on Service. Service now the high post. Gets it into Protaski down the low post. Protaski back out to Wilk. Wilk to Service, top of the key. Under a minute to go. Will Central hold for the last shot? 27-25. Pangier says, no, let's go all the way into the lane. Shot too long. Rebound bouncing around. Pontius comes away with it. West Salem now could have the last shot if they want, although that's not really in their DNA. McConkey looking to go all the way to the basket. Got cut off well by Jones. Out to Carr, long three, no good. Dillibert gets the rebound. He'll try a long three. He's short, and we have a hold of epic proportions as Pontius just tackled Joey Protaski, and that picks up his 3rd foul. Pontius had him around the shoulders, dragged him all the way to the ground. Certainly Coach Wagner is not complaining about that call, as that was pretty obvious to everybody in the building, claiming there was a hook. But even if there was a hook, you can't tackle a guy from behind. And now Central with 20 seconds left. We're going to have a whistle, and we're going to get a warning on Coach Wagner. I was a coach once, and I know how frustrating it can be, but you have to pick your battles. That one there is not one to battle. There will be other calls that you will have more of a right to. That one there was, go back, replay it, watch it again. Pontius tackled him. 10 seconds now. The Riverhawks will hold for the last shot. Service. Going to go all the way to the basket. Tried to put it up in there. Now we got a whistle and a foul, and this is going to go on Protaski. Protaski on the hold, trying to get the offensive rebound. Joey Protaski's 2nd foul. Only 0.6 seconds left, so not much for West Salem to be able to do. Lappick will check in for Potassium, make sure he doesn't pick up a silly one with under a second to go here in the first half. And they'll get it in. A long shot from Anderson. Looked like it was on line, but it falls short. And that will take us to the half, 27-25, in an action-packed first half here from the Mark Sutton Memorial Gymnasium. And we will come back after some commercials here, pay our bills, and all of some halftime stats for you, and we'll get you set for the second half. You're watching Riverhawk Boys Basketball here on the Central YouTube channel.
The La Crosse Central Alumni Association is a proud sponsor of the Central YouTube channel. The Central Alumni Association meets once a month with the main mission of providing scholarships to Central High School seniors so they can continue their academic pursuits. Last year, the Alumni Association awarded $63,000 in scholarships to 66 deserving Central students. For information on how to join the Alumni Association or donate, see our page on Facebook.
The Central Booster Club is excited to work with you this school year. The Booster Club's mission is to promote and help finance the over 50 official Central co-curricular activities through fundraising efforts. Booster Club meetings are held in the Central Commons on the second Monday of each month during the school year. If you can't attend meetings, you can still help by volunteering at the school store and other events. With so many budget cuts, the role of the Booster Club has become even more important in supporting all Central activities. Sign up to stay updated on Booster Club activities by clicking the QR code. Go Riverhawks!
The La Crosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
Escape the hustle and bustle. At Pettibone Campground, you can enjoy nature with scenic river sites perfect for family adventures or solo getaways. We also offer the latest in camper rentals. Planning an event? Our rustic banquet hall is your dream venue. Whether it is a wedding, reunion, or corporate event, we cater to all with exceptional service and breathtaking views. Call 608-782-5858 or visit pettiboneresort.com. Pettibone Campground and Banquet Hall, located in La Crosse, is your perfect escape and event destination.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
Matthey Construction, a proud Riverhawk community, sponsors More Than Asphalt and Roads. They're a family-owned company with exciting opportunities in engineering, research, and green technologies. Join Matthey's team of top chemists and engineers developing sustainable solutions for tomorrow. From the lab to the road, Matthey Construction inspires the next generation of innovators. Visit Matthey.com to explore diverse careers in legal, HR, tech, and more. Build your future with Matthey Construction.
Welcome back to Central High School, 27-25, your halftime score. The Riverhawks holding a 2-point lead, and we got some additional information going on here at Central High School for you. First of all, how exciting as Caden Upon and Trayvon Thompson both qualified and were selected for the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association All-Star Game. That is in the middle of summer, I know, because Zach was in it last year. It's an awesome event, and it raises a ton of money for a great charity, Wisconsin Children's Hospital. I think they call themselves Children's Wisconsin, but it's a Wisconsin Children's Hospital, and there are 2 QR codes you can benefit. You can donate to benefit each of those 2 guys. They each have to raise, I think, $750 in order to play in that event, and it raises hundreds of thousands of dollars for the Wisconsin Children's Hospital. So I encourage anybody that can. There is no amount too small. Trust me, I did this last year. Every little $5 donation adds up and gets those kids to the amount that they need to be able to play. And they have tickets. If you're interested in going down and watching our 2 Riverhawks in that game, talk to me, talk to Trayvon, talk to Caden. They can get you tickets, and you can go down to UW Oshkosh and watch that game this summer. It's a ton of fun. You get to see a lot of really good football players. I encourage everybody to go down there and watch our Riverhawks and cheer them on, as they're going to be representing Central High School at the Wisconsin Football Coaches Association All-Star Game on July 19th. Also, don't forget, we have the Youth Dance Camp 3 coming up. The dates and times have been changed a little bit, so this is our new graphic as the dance team adjusting a little bit. Wednesday, May 21st from 3:45 to 5:15. Thursday, May 22nd from 3:45 to 5:15. And then the Memorial Day Parade on Monday, May 26th. And that will go until about noon. They'll meet at 8. If you want your youth to be involved in the 3rd youth dance camp of the season, make sure you scan that QR code and sign them up. That would be an exciting event. The second to last thing we have to talk about, the La Crosse Central DECA Pizza Ranch fundraiser. So we had 2 kids that qualified for International DECA, which is held down in Orlando. And they are holding a fundraiser to make that trip happen for them, as they'll get to compete at the international level. The Pizza Ranch fundraiser is March 20th from 4 to 9. So remember, dinner on March 20th. Put it in your calendars. Dinner on March 20th. Go to the Pizza Ranch, and certain percentage of proceeds from that night from Pizza Ranch will go towards helping our DECA international qualifiers get to the international competition. The last one we have to do is the Big Boar. And we're looking for that graphic. The Alumni Association Big Boar. There it is. Let's click that on there. The Central Alumni Association Pulled Pork Fundraiser is Wednesday, April 9th. That's coming up quick, 3:30 to 6:30, or until sold out. Get your tickets early. You get a Big Boar barbecue sandwich for $13, coleslaw, beans. You can get curbside order. You can do pickup. You can buy your tickets early, get them from Central High School. Call 608-789-7900, and that will allow you to buy tickets to the Central Alumni Association Pulled Pork Dinner fundraiser. Some scores from around the area. UWL leading St. Norbert 33-23 with 3 minutes left in the first half. Joel on that call. And in the other part of this sectional, or in this bracket, Onalaska with a 2-point lead over Mosinee, 33-31 at the half. And we are ready for second half. I do have stats. We didn't really get to them, but I will try to get you at least leading scorers for both teams. Anthony Jones and Gabe Service, each with 8, lead the Riverhawks. And for West Salem, it's McConkey and Dillaber with 7 each. Haley only 5 points in that first half. Central starts with the possession, get it down to Jones. Jones trying to go to work on the low block, and he's going to pick up a blocking call. And who is this going to be on? Because if this is on Pontius, that is his 4th. And it is. His 4th foul with 17:46 to go, and that is a big, big foul right there. Pontius going to have to sit. Spencer Kummel will come in for him. And now how long will Pontius be on the sidelines? Dangerous pass. Service went and grabbed it. It almost got taken away there by Dillaber. Boy, tough foul there to pick up your 4th one. Pangier gets all the way to the elbow, dishes out. Wilk, little shot fake. Jab step, jump shot, good. Frankie Wilk, his 5th point. Central opens up a 4-point lead, 29-25. Here's Haley being defended by Service. Gets inside the paint, dumps it down to McConkey. McConkey off to, what a pass that was. I thought he lost it, but instead found a cutting Nathan Dillaber, and Dillaber is going to go to the free throw line as he was fouled by Gabe Service, his 2nd. Check that, his 1st. Gabe Service's 1st, and Dillaber will miss the 1st. He was 2 for 2 at the free throw line before that attempt there. 29-25, 17-12 left to go here in this game. Diller's 2nd one rolls in and out. Joel would call that the toilet roll. And Service able to secure it, 0 for 2 for Dillaber at the line. Pangier might have got away with a little push off. Now goes up with it, too strong. Rebound comes down to Dillaber. Dillaber to Haley. You know he wants to get going offensively. Haley all the way to the low block, puts it up too strong. Rebound to McConkey, who puts it up with the right hand. Drew McConkey with the 2nd chance opportunity. Cuts this lead to 2. McConkey having a nice game here so far for the Panthers. And he's going to have to with Pontius having to sit for an extended period here in the 2nd half. Pangier top of the key to Jones. Jones to Wilk. Wilk had it poked away by McConkey. Possession will stay with the Riverhawks. Wilk to throw it in. He'll throw it into Pangier in the backcourt. Pangier to Service. Now it's Protaski top of the key. You know, if Central can build an 8-10 point lead, we're going to see the grinder. Can they get there? Service going to go all the way to the basket. Up with the right hand, too strong. Ball ping-pongs around. We got a foul. It's going to stay here. The foul is going to go on the Panthers. Coach Wagner disagrees. The foul is going to be on. And a loud booing from the crowd. The foul goes on Kyle Haley. That's his 3rd. That's also a tough call for the Panthers. Wilk up to Service. Foul starting to become an issue now for obviously Pontius, but also for Haley. Service at a bat screen for Protaski. Pangier spins his way into the low block, gets it back out to Service. Central will reset. Now Protaski sets a ball screen for Pangier. He'll set it again. Pangier will pull up from deep and get the roll. Derek Pangier for 3, and that was a long one just inside the volleyball line. Got the bounce. You can tell Central's happy to be playing at home finally. Been on the road for so many of the games second half of the season. Here's Haley. Jump pass over to Anderson. Anderson spinning, puts it up, gonna score the basket and a foul. What a move there by Brennan Anderson. Spinning and twirling and finally able to get an opening to the basket. He finishes through the contact and a chance at an old-fashioned 3-point play for Brennan Anderson. Free throw on the way, too strong, and rebound comes down to Pangier, so another missed free throw for the Panthers. Missed their last 3. Pangier, nice little dish off to Protaski. We had a hard time hanging on to it, and Central fortunate that West Salem not able to corral it. It goes off of one of the Panthers. Central will keep the possession, 32-29, 14-54 left to go in the game. Pangier gets it into Service. Tried an elevator screen to open him up. Instead, they'll go down low to Wilk. Wilk around his defender. Off the backboard and in. A little kiss off the glass for Frankie Wilk. Opens up a 5-point lead. Here comes Haley. Out to Anderson. Anderson again with the spin. This time shut off by Service. McConkey. Off to Labus. Labus finds Anderson for 3, no good. And how about Dawson Lappick going up high to get the rebound? Took it right away from one of the Panthers. Looked like they had position. Pangier gets around his defender. Back out to Jones. Service to Wilk. Wilk lines up a 3, short. Rebound comes down to McConkey. Place was ready to explode if that one went in. McConkey out to Labus. Labus back to McConkey. Nice play there. Tyson Labus finds McConkey. McConkey starting to add to that scoring total. 11 points now for McConkey. Jones tied up underneath, and that was good defense by Dillaber. And the takeaway. West Salem can tie with a 3. Here's Haley. Gets it out. McConkey will go for the tie. This one bounces over the top. This is off of West Salem. Possession will go to the Riverhawks. 3-point shot by McConkey. Hit the front iron. And he did not get the roll that Pangier got earlier. 13-32. Remember, West Salem averages 76 points a game. Sitting at 31 with about 13 and a half left. Pangier going to work on Haley. Gets it out to Jones. Jones gets it into Lappick. Lappick rejected from behind by Dillaber, and a late whistle. And that looked like a lot of ball, but the official's going to say he got hit on the head. And if he did, that's the correct call, as much as you don't like it if you're West Salem. If he got hit on the head, and that was the indication that the official gave, and that'll put Dawson Lappick at the line for 2. It was a nice find. Lappick was ready, just got blocked from behind. Leaves the first free throw short. So Dillaber picks up his first. It was very clean up top, but if he hit Lappick in the head on the follow-through, that's the correct call. Lappick completes 1 of 2 at the free throw line. 4-point lead for the Riverhawks. This is Carr. Carr now being defended by Service on the switch up top. Now defended by Pangier on the switch. Off to McConkey. McConkey goes up strong and is going to be fouled by Dawson Lappick. And McConkey will go to the free throw line. Dawson's second foul. And we're having trouble with the scoreboard again, so we will make sure we're saying the score and the time as much as possible as McConkey makes his free throw. Second one on the way is good. 2 for 2 for McConkey at the line this time. Lead now 35-33. Service. Off to Pangier. Scoreboard a little better now. Okay. Jones, far base or free throw line extended. Going to work on Dillaber. Gets all the way in, tried a little turnaround shot, no good. Rebound comes down to McConkey. Here's Haley. Finds McConkey, had it go through his hands. Dillaber there to collect. Back to Haley. Haley all the way inside. Tried to finish with the left hand. Hit the bottom of the rim. Schilling comes away with it. Schilling now looking to run a little bit. All the way to the basket. Got denied though. Drew McConkey sent it away. Here's Haley. Nice find inside, and we're going to have a foul. Schilling going to get hit on the foul. Anderson on the cut, and Haley with the nice pass to find him cutting. And the foul is going to go on Will Schilling. That's his second. And we'll see Frankie will come back in. Coach Wagner going to take a 30-second timeout for West Salem. 35-33, just under 12 minutes to go here. And that'll allow us to pay some of our bills. We'll be back right after this. You're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
The La Crosse Central Alumni Association is a proud sponsor of the Central YouTube channel. The Central Alumni Association meets once a month with the main mission of providing scholarships to Central High School seniors so they can continue their academic pursuits. Last year, the Alumni Association awarded $63,000 in scholarships to 66 deserving Central students. For information on how to join the Alumni Association or donate, see our page on Facebook. 35-33.
Central Riverhawks with a 2-point lead. 11:59 left to go in this regional championship. West Salem with possession on the baseline. McConkey to throw it in. West Salem showing a box set. They get in the car. Haley back to Carr. And Carr will bring it out. West Salem will set up the offense. Carr hanging on to it all the way across the lane. Now he'll hand it off. This is Dillibert, long three. No good. Battle for the rebound. Comes away to Anderson. Second chance for West Salem. Here is Carr. Carr off to Anderson. Anderson all the way to the basket. Denied. McConkey with the putback. No good. Anderson on the fourth opportunity puts it in. Brennan Anderson. Central having a hard time blocking out on that possession. 4 chances for the Panthers. And they finally cashed it in. 35-35, all knotted up here at Central High School. Service. Tried to use a screen from Anthony Jones, and Jones is going to get called for the moving screen. Turnover on the Riverhawks. And that's going to force Coach Fergut to take a timeout, a full timeout. It'll allow us to take a timeout and catch our breath as well. 35-35, 11:05 left to go in this matchup. You're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
The Central Booster Club is excited to work with you this school year. The Booster Club's mission is to promote and help finance the over 50 official Central co-curricular activities through fundraising efforts. Booster Club meetings are held in the Central Commons on the second Monday of each month during the school year. If you can't attend meetings, you can still help by volunteering at the school store and other events. With so many budget cuts, the role of the Booster Club has become even more important in supporting all Central activities. Sign up to stay updated on Booster Club activities by clicking the QR code. Go Riverhawks!
The Lacrosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
Welcome back to Central High School. All knotted up here in the sectional final. The 2 seed versus the 3 seed. Central versus West Salem, round 2. Central was the victor in round 1 in the regular season. 35-35 with 11:05 to go. West Salem with possession. Get it into Haley. Haley being defended by Service. Haley all the way to the basket and scores. A nice drive there for Kyle Haley. Only his 7th point. But you can bet Coach Wagner wants to see him get going. Gives West Salem the lead. Pangier on the other end, out to Wilk. Now it's Jones. West Salem doing a nice job defending every cut. Nobody for Central can get open. It'll be Service, top of the key. Off to Pangier. Pangier spins. Gets to the elbow. Now he'll dish it back out to Wilk. He'll give it to Anthony Jones. Jones. Pull up jumper. Yes, Anthony Jones true with the jumper. And that'll tie the game up at 37. Haley across the timeline, being defended by Service. Prime time matchup right there, those two young men. Service not giving him any ground. Now Protaski draws the assignment. They get inside to McConkey. McConkey going to work against Wilk. Turns around with the right hand, no good. Ball up in the air and off of West Salem. Central will take the possession. And we have some sweat on the floor. Going to get a towel out there to clean that up, make sure nobody loses their footing. Lets everybody catch their breath a little bit. 9:49 to go, 37-37. Your score. Knew it was going to be tight, knew it was going to be a good game. You didn't really think I wouldn't be here for a regional championship game, did you? I mean, I missed the regional semi. I wasn't going to miss the regional championship game. Pangier across the timeline. Protaski gets it off to Jones. Free throw line extended. Jones, spin move, finish with the left hand. Yes, sir, Anthony Jones going to work and finishing, giving the Riverhawks a 39-37 lead. Haley now trying to answer. He'll get into the lane. Off to McConkey. McConkey back to Haley. Haley on the baseline, being defended by Jones. Haley just pulls up, hits a three. And what a big shot that is. We know Haley will shoot from anywhere. And that time caught Jones with his hands down and just put it right over the top of him. Gives West Salem the lead back, 40-39. Boy, that's hard to defend when you know a guy will pull up. We saw him pull up from beyond the 10-foot line in the first half. Protaski hands off to Service. Under 9 to go now. Pangier has it top of the key. Pangier hesitation, helps him get all the way to the basket, left it short. Rebound comes down to Dillaber, and then he is fouled. The foul is going to go on Frankie Wilk. Check that. It's going to go on Derek Pangier. That's his second. Team's 5th foul now. Pontius checking back in with his 4 fouls at the 8:35 mark. 40-39, and do we have some blood on? We do have some blood, and that is Brennan Anderson, who's going to have to get bandaged up here, as he will run over to the trainer, I thought, and he will. And so, just like wrestling, we have blood time. Both teams getting a chance to talk with their coaches and figure out what the plan is here. 8:35, 1-point game, West Salem with the lead. Boy, it's been a back and forth game, lots of action. And it looks like we're ready to go. Anderson all cleaned up. A conference of the officials in the middle of the court. And I'm not sure what the discussion is about, maybe where the ball should be on the inbounds. As Anderson now has a bandage around that elbow. Stays in the game. And the explanation good for Coach Wagner, and we're ready for action. McConkey will throw it in. Central showing a little full court pressure now. This is Dillaber across the timeline. Gets it to Haley. Pangier on the switch, now defending Haley. Haley all the way to the basket, shot no good. Rebound comes down to Pangier. Lots of contact, that's going to draw a whistle and a foul. Pangier did a good job securing that rebound and got into the triple threat position. This one's going to go on Kyle Healy, and that is his 4th. So 2 Panthers out on the floor with 4 fouls. Pontius and Haley, both of them going to have to play 8+ minutes without committing another foul, or their night will end early. 40-39 West Salem. Central with possession. Boy, tough call for Coach Wagner. How long do you leave him in, especially a guy like Kyle Haley? Can't imagine you want to be without him for too long on the floor. And no subs are in, so he's going with it. Going to trust his guys. Pangier, top of the key. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Riverhawks. Pontius and Haley, both seniors, and maybe that plays into this, with Coach Wagner trusting that they'll play smart here with 7.5 to go. Service off to Jones. Trying to hit that high post. Instead goes to Service, over to Pangier. Pangier, top of the key, gets it into the high post to Service. Service right at the free throw line. Puts it on the deck, goes up with the shot, and finishes right over the top of Pontius, who could not challenge because of those 4 fouls. West Salem quickly back down, though, and a layup, but a basket and a foul for Brennan Anderson. Quickly in transition, West Salem down the floor, caught Central, little flat-footed. Foul's going to go on service. Check that. Frankie Wilk, his second. And Anderson with a chance at a 3-point play. Free throws up and good. 2-point lead now for West Salem, 43-41, as we tick under 7 to go. Angier being defended by Hilleber. Showing that 2-3 defense that we saw earlier from the Panthers. Angier near side here to Service. Service to Wilk, get it to the high post to Pangier. He'll dish it out to Anthony Jones. Jones, dangerous pass there to Service. Now numbers for the Riverhawks. Protaski goes up, had it blocked. West Salem now able to run a little bit. Here comes Haley. Off to Dilleber. Big rejection there. I'm not sure if it was Pontius or McConkey that got it, but one of them did. And very cleanly got it. Protaski probably should have gone up with it right away. He tried the shot fake. West Salem didn't bite. West Salem now probably going to be very happy to run some offense here. Not typically what they do. However, they got 2 guys out there with 4 fouls. This is Haley. Backs all the way down. Puts a shot up over the top of Service and in. Kyle Haley gives West Salem a 4-point lead, 45-41. That's going to force the hand of Coach Ferget, and he will take a timeout with 5:50 to go in this game. It'll allow us to take a timeout as well. You're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
Escape the hustle and bustle. At Pettibone Campground, you can enjoy nature with scenic river sites perfect for family adventures or solo getaways. We also offer the latest in camper rentals. Planning an event? Our rustic banquet hall is your dream venue. Whether it is a wedding, reunion, or corporate event, we cater to all with exceptional service and breathtaking views. Call 608-782-5858 or visit pettiboneresort.com. Pettibone Campground and Banquet Hall, located in La Crosse, is your perfect escape and event destination.
Welcome back to Central High School, 45-41. West Salem opening up a 4-point lead. Under 6 minutes to go. Coach Ferget taking a full timeout to try to rally the troops here in these last 6 minutes. Central having issues putting the ball through the hoop, only 41 points. Service will inbound the ball to Pangier. Central needs a basket on this possession. Just feels like West Salem trying to grab that momentum. Central's guards pass it around the perimeter. Trying to set a high screen on one of the top 2 guys. Pangier inside. Protaski shot fake. Again blocked. Sent away. Ball loose on the ground. Protaski dives down. Now there's a fight for the ball. They're going to call it a jump ball. Jump ball possession arrow will go to West Salem. So once again, Protaski got it in a low block and once again had the shot sent away. West Salem's defense stepping up here late in the second half. Quick conference from the officials. Full court pressure now from the Riverhawks. McConkey throwing it in. Finds Haley. Being defended by Service. Haley zigzags back and forth. 4-point lead for West Salem. You got to believe they're not going to be in any hurry. Haley on the baseline. Finds McConkey. He lost it. Ball on the ground. And we're going to have another jump ball situation. And it's going to go back to the Riverhawks. A turnover on the Panthers. McConkey caught it just above the low block, but couldn't secure the ball. It kind of hit off his hand and Once it got down on the ground, there were bodies hitting the floor. Led to the jump ball. Pangier across the timeline. Service on the far side. Central looking at this 2-3 zone, trying to figure out where they want to attack it. Wilk to service. Service on the far wing. Pangier around his defender. Back out. Jones will line up a 3. Too long, no good. Rebound tipped around. Protaski goes up and was blocked. And a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go on Brendan Anderson. It was a late whistle, but it was a whistle nonetheless. And Joey Protaski will go to the line for 2. Second chance opportunity for the Riverhawks. Leads to free throws. Protaski's first one, too long. Not many scoring opportunities. Can't waste the ones you get. Protaski for the second of 2. One dribble. Shot is up. That one is also too long. Gets his own rebound, though. Now goes up. Had it sent away again. That was McConkey, as he is playing some defense down low. Ball was off of McConkey, but Protaski now getting blocked 3 or 4 times here late in the second half. Wilk to throw in. Up top to Jones. Jones to Wilk. Where are they going to attack this 2-3 zone? They've been able to get the high post and then to the low post to Protaski, but Protaski getting blocked. Here it is again. Protaski collapsed upon by the West Salem defense. He'll have to bring it back up top. 4 minutes to go. Service at the elbow. He'll put it on the deck. Back out to Pangier. Pangier thought about it, then thought better of it. Service, near side. Back to Pangier. Pangier, hesitation. Now just turn it over. Lost control. I think he thought Anthony Jones was out there. It was not. It was Kyle Haley, and Haley takes it. Finds Anderson underneath. Anderson. He is going to get bailed out because Coach Wagner wisely takes a timeout. Anderson was stuck underneath the basket and was getting trapped. And Coach Wagner steps in and says, I'll take a full timeout, save that possession. 3:34 left. West Salem 45, Central 41. We'll be back after this. You're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
The La Crosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
Welcome back to Central High School, 45-41. West Salem with the lead and possession of the ball. Central has gone cold offensively. West Salem really ramped up the defense and has been very stout on the inside. As Protaski's had some issues getting a shot up. He's tried the shot fake. He's trying everything at his disposal, but give West Salem credit, doing a good job defending on that low block. Central going to have to lean on their defense now. They get into Haley. Haley thought about going baseline. Wilk shut him off. We have a whistle, and that's because Sam was still playing the music. Sam George playing the music during the game, draws a whistle. Josh Buxton not here tonight. That puts all the Georges into action, and Sam forgot to stop it. He was too caught up in the beat. And the crowd letting him hear about it. No harm, no foul. Haley on service, dishes it off. Pontius gets it right back to Haley. Being defended by Service. 3 minutes and change left. Haley, first service, one-on-one. And that is a 5-second call. So Haley was dribbling back and forth. I don't know what he was doing. He was just dribbling back and forth, not attempting to go to the basket. And that's a turnover and a huge one at that. The official just turned around and said it's 5 seconds. I don't know what you want me to do. He was not attacking the basket. Has to be aware when the defender's close, and that's a big turnover. Service gets it into Jones, high post. Jones spins, trying to get around his defender. He does. Pontius again had to go straight up. Anthony Jones takes advantage of that and finishes at the basket. It's a 2-point game. Here's Haley. Off to Dillber for three. In and out, no good. Rebound comes down to Wilk. Boy, that would have been a big shot if Dillber had hit that one. Instead, Riverhawks can tie or take the lead. Into Jones. Jones tries to dump it down to Lappick. And we're going to have a jump ball. Quick whistle on that jump ball. I think they were anticipating a tie-up. But the jump ball will go to West Salem. 2:19 left. 45-43 West Salem. Central showing full court pressure. McConkey inbounds to Dillber. Dillber and Pangier one-on-one. Service looking like he might trap. Here it comes. They throw it up over to Haley, and they're going to get Jones on the foul underneath. That will put Haley at the free throw line. Jones came up to try to get that pass, and a little too much contact down low, and it'll put Haley into the 1-and-1. Haley, the senior. One dribble, shot goes up and is in. First free throw is good, 46-43. Haley's second free throw on the way is also good, 2 for 2 at the line for Kyle Haley. Probably not the guy Central wants to foul if it gets into a fouling situation. Of course, that wasn't there. They were trying to get the steal. 4-point lead again for West Salem. Service. Thought about a three. Instead, he'll get it back to Pangier. Minute 56. Pangier gets a screen from Jones. Takes a jump shot from the elbow. No good. Rebound to Service. Service goes up and is blocked. There's a whistle that could be on Pontius, and if it is, he will be out. They are not going to get Pontius. They got McConkey on the foul. That is only McConkey's second. Gabe Service will go to the line for 2. First one on the way is good. Makes it a 3-point game. Boy, I thought they might have called that on Pontius. And now Pontius going to come out. Coach Wagner maybe going to do offensive defense, although you wouldn't think he would sub him there if that's what his plan was. Maybe just going to save him for under a minute. Service's second one on the way is good. Service 2 for 2 at the free throw line, 47-45. Oh, there's a bad pass taken away by Service. Service to the basket, too strong, no good. Prataski with the rebound, ball battled for, and out of bounds. Possession will stay with the Riverhawks. Oh my goodness. Service got all the way to the basket, just a little too strong. Pontius now checks right back in. So typically when you see offense, defense to save a foul, he would be coming in on offense and not on defense, but the other way around here, as Pontius checking in for the defensive end of things. A big long body makes sense, I suppose, as long as he stays straight up. Pangier, top of the key. And Central find a basket. Pangier, a little runner, good. Ties the game. Derek Pangier with a runner. Coach Wagner will take a timeout. And it'll be a full timeout. Tie game, 47-47. 1:25 to go. What a ball game we have here. And we'll take a full timeout as well. And be back for the exciting conclusion of this one. You're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
Matthey Construction, a proud Riverhawk community sponsor, is more than asphalt and roads. They're a family-owned company with exciting opportunities in engineering, research, and green technologies. Join Matthey's team of top chemists and engineers developing sustainable solutions for tomorrow. From the lab to the road, Matthey Construction inspires the next generation of innovators. Visit Matthey.com to explore diverse careers in legal, HR, tech, and more. Build your future with Matthey Construction.
Welcome back to Central High School. Tie game here in the regional championship, 47-47. Pangier hitting the runner to tie the game. West Salem with the ball, 1:25 to go. It was a turnover from West Salem facing that full court pressure that allowed Central to get the ball back. They cash it in and tie the game. Here we go again with the full court pressure. They get into Haley. Haley trapped right away, gets back to McConkey. McConkey now and Haley playing catch with each other. Up ahead to Dillber. Dillber to Anderson. Anderson smartly pulls it back out. Now they tried to find Pontius down low. It was tipped away. Wilk came away with it. Central with possession. Minute 5 left. Will Central hold for one shot? We know they can. 1 minute is nothing for this Riverhawk team. 57.2. Coach Ferget will take the timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We will stay here as well. And what a game this has been. Central now, will they hold for the last shot? I bet you they probably will. The winner tonight would play, I believe, at Logan High School on Thursday. That's where I believe the sectional semifinal is. And we'll see who that's going to be. Trying to get an update on some of the other scores going on. I have not heard anything on the Onalaska game. Working on that right now. Scoreboard is still working, so that's good. 57.2 left. Pangier will throw it in. Onalaska up 70-59 with just over 2.5 left to go, so it looks like Onalaska will be advancing to the sectional semis. Pangier got it into Protaski, hands it back to Pangier. Off to Service, to Jones. Jones to Wilk. Central looking like they're going to hold. And now West Salem coming up and trying to trap. Is Central ready for that? Pangier tried to dribble through it, almost lost it. Instead gets it back up to Service. Heart-stopping moment there for all the Riverhawk fans. You guys almost lost me on that one. Now down to 15 seconds. Wilk, top of key. Wilk will hang on. Coach Ferget will call a timeout. 11.1. As my heart was in my stomach on that Pangier drive. Central able to keep the possession. We called a game winner at River Falls not that long ago. Joel was not there. He was all upset that he didn't get to call the game winner. Could I do it twice to him? Wouldn't that be something? Boy, that would make him mad. How about a game winner from the Riverhawks here in the regional championship? Coach Ferget drawing up the play. The question here now is, when do you go with that last shot? Do you give yourself a chance at a second chance opportunity? We saw this situation with the girls team. It was about 5 seconds left, not 11. And they did not. They waited right until the end, put up the shot with not enough time for a rebound and basket. The flip side to that is if you miss it and West Salem gets the rebound and calls a quick timeout, West Salem could have time to win it in regulation. And so if you're Coach Ferget, maybe you want to wait until there's no chance for a rebound and a basket. And both teams out of their huddles. Here we go. 11.1 to go. Is there anything better than basketball playoff time? March Madness in full effect here at Central High School and the Mark Sutton Memorial Gymnasium. Pangier to throw in. Gets it to Jones. Under 10 now. They'll get it to Pangier. Down to 7. How long are they going to wait? Wilk catches it, turns from the free throw line, hit it! Frankie Wilk with 1.4. Frankie Wilk hits the jump shot from the free throw line. 2-point lead for the Riverhawks. 1.4 left. We still have game here. 1.4 left. West Salem is going to have a chance. They will have to go the length of the court. How about the senior Frankie Wilk coming up huge for the Riverhawks here in this regional championship. Oh my goodness. They're going to add time back on the clock. Right now it says 3 minutes. That's not what it will stay at. I don't think Coach Fergut would be happy with that decision, but it is going to be 3 seconds, so that's significant. Putting back 1.3 seconds onto the clock, and you got to wonder how they came up with that determination. Unless an official looked right as the timeout was called. That's hard to add time on in a late game situation, but they're all over it. They get it at 3.0. So that will allow West Salem to catch a couple dribbles. We saw last year, remember, Henry Meyer went the length of the court in 6 seconds, and he ended up with a layup. So you figure that West Salem will be able to get across the half-court line in 3 seconds, assuming there's no deflections or anything like that. Central with a 2-point lead. 49-47, West Salem has to go the length of the court. They will inbound it with McConkey. Haley and Hillibert in the backcourt with him. McConkey looking for the baseball pass. Here it comes. Protaski fighting to get it around. What do we have here? We're going to have a timeout at 1.2. Protaski did a great job of fighting around and getting in front of the West Salem offensive player. Tipped it up into the air. And a smart timeout there by Coach Wagner. If that shot would have went in, he would have been kicking himself. The shot did not go in anyway. So there's your advancement into the front court for the Panthers. So now at 1.2, you got plenty of time to get a shot up. And for the Riverhawks, you got to defend that three-point line because a three-pointer would beat you, obviously. 49-47. Oh, my goodness. Need a heart rate monitor here. Coach Laxton doing crowd control tonight. He's in the front row up there, making sure nobody storms the court. One of these sides is going to be really happy. In 1.5 seconds, they had time again. 1.5 seconds now. Not a fan of adding time, especially when it's under a second. But that's what they've decided to do. McConkey to throw it in. They get it to Haley. Haley catches, turns, shot goes up. No good. We have a whistle and a foul. We have a foul on a last-second shot. Are you kidding me? You cannot call that. Now, was it before the buzzer expired? We're going to find out. The referees are going to talk. Did this foul occur before the buzzer went off? Coach Fergus is saying the clock ran out. West Salem, of course, saying it did not. What are we going to have here? They're going to go talk to Coach Fergut first, and they are going to call a foul on Gabe's service on a hit to the head, and Kyle Haley is going to go to the line for 3 free throws. Are you kidding me? How does that call get made right there? To decide a regional championship. Out of control shot from the red line, the volleyball line, and Haley is going to end up with 3 free throws. Now, extended discussion from the officials. There is no review in high school. If this was the UWL game, they would go and check our stream and figure out how much time is left. They do not have that in high school, so it's going to be whatever the officials come up with. And now the official's going to talk even longer here at half court. Long extended discussion here. The initial indication was Haley will go to the line for 3 free throws. The referee's going to go over and talk to the officials, and the decision stands. 3 free throws coming for Kyle Haley. He'll need 2 to tie and 3 to put West Salem up by 1. There's only 0.3 left. Incredible that call was made in that situation. Haley, the senior. First one up and through. 1-point lead now for the Riverhawks. Second one on the way. Left it short. And now the pressure really on Kyle Haley. 49-48 needs this for the tie. That one came out funny right from the start. This one on the way is good. Ties the game with .3. 49-49. They'll inbound to Pangier, three-quarter court shot. Off the backboard, no good. Officials waved it off anyway. And we are getting some free basketball here in the regional championship. Wow. Everybody catch your breath, as we're going to have 4 more minutes. 49-49. And we could debate that last foul call forever. The bottom line is it doesn't matter. Haley steps up to the free throw line, makes 2 out of 3, ties it up, sends us to overtime. My voice is going. Too much excitement for me. I need to catch my breath and get something to drink. We'll be back for overtime. You're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel. High drama here at the Mark Sutton Memorial Gymnasium at Central High School. 49-49 as these two teams back and forth. And it's probably just right that it ends up going to overtime. One thing to note, Central will be in the single bonus, but the next foul on Central puts West Salem into the double bonus. And so that's something to watch. Fouls do not reset when we go into overtime. 4 minutes on the clock. Wilk and Pontius to jump. Pontius slaps it way back. Protaski chasing after it. That ball's out of bounds. I believe it's off Dillabur. The officials don't know who's it off, and they will say it's off Dillabur. Good discussion there from the officials, making sure to get it right. And now where does the jump ball go? The jump ball will go towards West Salem, right? Because Central controlled the tip. They did. Central will get the first possession here in overtime. 49-49. Pangier. Ooh, dangerous pass to Jones. Wilk thought about it, back to Jones. And they'll get out to service up top. Pangier to service. Back to Pangier. Pangier gets up to the elbow, then dishes back out to Jones. Service at the high post. Pangier top of the key. Dillabur and Haley defending. Little hesitation move. Off to service near side. Service on the near wing. To Pangier. 45 seconds and counting for this opening possession for Central. West Salem staying in that 2-3 zone. Pangier off to Wilk on the far wing. Into the high post, Jones. Jones back out. Pangier, long three. Yes, sir! Derek Pangier with a big three-pointer. The senior coming through gives Central a 3-point lead. Haley back on the other end. Gets down to the low block, forces up a shot, too strong, rebounds his own shot. Now there's a battle for the ball. It's going to be a foul on Frankie Wilk. They're going to get Wilk on the foul. Wilk calling for a jump ball. He's not going to get it. Haley will go to the line and be in the double bonus. Double bonus for West Salem the rest of the way here. What a shot from Derek Pangier. That was a deep three. Haley down on the other end, fouled on the rebound. He missed the initial shot. Central unable to corral the rebound. Haley, first one on the way, hits the front of the rim and rolls in. That's what he did on that second one of the three that would have won it. The second one came out really short. That one did too. This time, though, it gets the bounce. Second one on the way is no good, and Frankie Wilk chases down the rebound. Central with a 2-point lead. 52-50, 2:40 to go. Pangier around Dillabur, now steps back outside. Anthony Jones whistles an overhead pass to Pangier, thought about a three, instead it's a shot fake, gets to the basket and a high pass over to Service, and Service had it go off his foot and out of bounds. Gabe's service tried to put it on the deck, and it went off of his leg, and a turnover on the Riverhawks at a very inopportune time. 2:22 to go. Service did a great job to catch that high pass, but then had trouble putting it down on the deck. West Salem with a chance to tie or take the lead. And Haley bounces it off his foot. Protaski will wisely let it go out of bounds. Central will take the possession back. How about that? Back-to-back turnover service. Had one go off his foot. Haley returns the favor, bouncing one off his toes. 2:12 allows Central students to do the same chant back to the West Salem fans. Pangier goes and gets it. Look out here, had it taken away. Haley taking away the ball from Pangier. Pangier had no idea he was there, and Haley ties it up. Pangier went to turn. Haley was right in the right spot. Great play by Kyle Haley there. And we have a tie game once again, minute 52. Every possession so important right now. Pangier on Dillaber. Gets around the defender all the way to the basket. Kisses it off the glass and good. Derek Pangier gives the Riverhawks a 2-point lead. Here is Haley. Being defended by Service. Out to Anderson. Anderson with the extended arm got away with it. Now stuck in the lane. Gets it back to Dillaber. Dillaber all the way in. Had it rejected. Service on the ground after it. Gets it out of there to Wilk. Wilk to Pangier. 110 and counting. Riverhawks with a 2-point lead. Look out here. Pangier tried to spin. Oh my goodness. And we have people on the deck. The ball goes all the way up to Dillaber, who lays it in for the tie. And we are going to have an injury timeout as there was a collision. It was Anderson and Service that collided going after that loose ball, and that was not a pretty one. Looks like Anderson is up and moving around. Service now thankfully getting up and moving around. Dillaber was the recipient of the turnover and able to get the ball and make the layup to tie the game. Service going to go back with the trainer and be assessed, as it looked like they either collided heads or definitely upper body collided. Trainer talking to him. He seems to be okay. Anderson stays in for West Salem, so maybe both guys are going to be okay. That's certainly what we hope for. Tie game, 58.9. Will Central hold again for the last shot? They did it last time, although they didn't get the last shot, but they thought they were holding for the last shot in regulation. Pangier off to Jones. 45 seconds. Wilk to Pangier. Lappick, who had checked in for Service. I'll be really careful with those passes now. West Salem trying to get in the passing lane. 30 seconds now. Pangier gets around Dillaber all the way to the basket. Out to Jones, who thought about a three instead. Pull it back out. Smart move by Anthony Jones. Everybody regathers their breath. Down to 16 seconds. Coach Fergutt probably going to take a timeout here with about 10, just like he did in regulation. And there it is, 9.6 seconds. Calls a timeout. Central's going to hold for what they hope to be the last shot. Before they left 1.4 on the clock. The officials went back and added time, and how big did that end up turning out to be? As West Salem was able to get fouled on a last-second shot. The officials actually added time twice in that possession, which was confusing, but they did add time, and that allowed West Salem to, number one, advance the ball on the first pass, and then able to get it in and draw the foul and get to the free throw line on the second one. So we saw Frankie shoot last time what we thought would be a game winner with about 3 seconds left. Does Coach Fergutt say this time let's hold a little bit longer and not allow any type of second chance opportunity at all? Both sides of the gym standing on their feet, getting ready for this conclusion. The scoreboard is acting up. There are 9.6 seconds left. It's 54-54. Anissa will work on getting that scoreboard going. I will announce it for you so you know, but we are stuck at 14 point whatever it says. 9.6 is the reality. Maybe it'll kick in once the clock is started. Central out of a stack formation. Wilk to throw it in. And it'll be Pangier cross in the backcourt. 7 seconds, 6. Pangier's got to go here. 5, 4, 3. Pangier into the lane. Runner with the right hand, short, no good. We're going to double OT. Double overtime as Pangier put up a high arcing shot with the right hand. Hit off the left side of the rim. And we have more free basketball. Both teams giving their best effort. Is there anything better than March Madness? If there is, I don't know what it is. We'll be back for double overtime. You're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
The Central Booster Club is excited to work with you this school year. The Booster Club's mission is to promote and help finance the over 50 official Central co-curricular activities through fundraising efforts. Booster Club meetings are held in the Central Commons on the second Monday of each month during the school year. If you can't attend meetings, you can still help by volunteering at the school store and other events. With so many budget cuts, the role of the Booster Club has become even more important in supporting all Central activities. Sign up to stay updated on Booster Club activities by clicking the QR code. Go Riverhawks!
Double OT on the way here from Central High School. 54-54. Neither team backing down. What a ball game this has been. Got to give credit to both teams. Unfortunately, somebody has to lose this one because this has been one heck of a ball game. Pontius, how about Pontius and Haley playing with 4 fouls for a long time? That's pretty impressive that they've been able to stay in the ball game through double overtime, or at least single overtime so far. West Salem wins the tip this time. Pontius up top, hands it off to Haley. Haley being defended by Service. Crosses over, finds Pontius down on the low block. Pontius to McConkey. They get it back to Haley. Haley all the way to the basket. Shot is up. No good, but there's a foul. And the foul is going to go on Joey Protaski. That is Protaski's 4th. And now Central as the guy that's in foul trouble with 4 fouls. Pontius, Haley, Protaski all playing with 4. Haley going to the free throw line to shoot 2. Boy, Haley, just a fantastic basketball player. Putting it all on display here tonight. Free throw on the way is good. I have Haley for 19 points now, unofficially. Second one on the way is also good. West Salem takes an early lead here in second OT. 56-54. Pangier across the timeline. Wilk off to Service. Service going to the basket. Defended. Great defense there by Anderson. Got it right back, though. Tried to get it off to Protaski. Ball's taken away. That was Pontius who came in and got the steal. And now Service runs over and fouls Haley. Haley will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. West Salem still in that double bonus. Service with a little bit of a frustration foul there. He got blocked by Anderson, got the ball back, tried to dish it off to Protaski, but Pontius alertly able to get his hands in, get the steal. Great play by Pontius. First free throw by Haley is up and good. Lappick will check in for Protaski. 57-54. West Salem taking command here in the second overtime. Haley to make it a 2-possession game, and he does. 58-54. 3:15. Pangier bringing it across the stripe. Wilk over to Service. Jones. Lots of movement now from the Central offense. It ends in Pangier's hands, top of the key. Pull-up jump shot, rattles around and good. Derek Pangier with a shot the Riverhawks needed to have, knocks it down. Boy, he's been clutch tonight as well. This is Dillber. Dillber will bring it across the half-court stripe. Being defended by Pangier, they get it to Haley. Haley on Service. Hands it off. Anderson back to Haley. Haley goes baseline, finds a wide open Carter Pontius, and Pontius finishes at the rim. Central defense all over to Haley, and he was able to find Pontius all alone on the low block, puts the lead back up to 4. Pangier off to Lappick. Lappick on the far wing. Now Pangier on the near wing as we tick to 2 minutes. Skip pass over the top to Jones. Jones gets into the lane. Shot no good. Rebound, Anderson. Haley being defended by Service. Now going to get trapped by Service and Jones. Gets it out to Anderson. Anderson back to Haley. Minute 45 and counting. Central going to need a stop. Haley gets it off to Pontius. Pontius back to Haley. West Salem not going to look to score here, and Service gets caught with the reach in. That'll put Haley back to the line. Not the guy that you want to foul if you're looking to foul right now. It's not necessarily that you're fouling, because you probably need to. It's just you don't want to be fouling Haley, who is West Salem's most prolific scorer. 4-point lead. Haley looking to extend that. First one on the way. Missed it. Minute 36. Second one on the way. This one is good. Service will roll it in, save time for Pangier, who will pick it up. Central gets into their offense, down by 5. Spin move, trying to get into the lane. Almost lost control of it, almost traveled. Here's Jones. Spin move, gets to the basket, shot blocked. That was Haley who got a deflection on it. And West Salem with possession, 5-point lead. Central going to have to pressure now. I would foul as soon as it gets out. Oh, that's a turnover. What do we have here? What do we have here? Because that whistle came when the ball was loose. Central was going to get a steal. What do we have here? They called a foul on Anthony Jones. And I don't know what he did. I guess I can't speak to it. It's his 4th. But that was going to be a steal. The ball was loose when the whistle was blown. Nonetheless, Anderson is going to go to the free throw line. He will be shooting 2. West Salem in that double bonus. First one is up and in. 6-point lead. Anderson can make this a 3-possession game with this free throw. And he does. Anderson, 63-56. Just over a minute to play. Central going to have to play fast now. Pangier. Step back, didn't have it, gets it off to Wilk. Wilk trying to get to the basket on McConkey. Turnaround, jump shot, good. Falling down, quick timeout by Coach Ferget. Ferget saying, hey, Frankie got pushed, and Frankie ended up on the ground. The shot went through, so counted for Frankie Wilk. Timeout for Central. Cuts the lead to 5, 56.6. And Central probably going to figure out who do they have to foul here, who are they going to want to put at the free throw line, and I'm guessing it's not going to be Kyle Haley. Winner of this will go to La Crosse Logan for the sectional semifinal game. I'm assuming they will play Onalaska. Onalaska was up big the last I checked. Haven't gotten any updates on that, so I'm assuming that they won. And there, I do have my update. Onalaska wins 80-67. So Onalaska advances to the sectional semifinals and is awaiting the winner of this game here. Under a minute to go. It will be West Salem's ball, 63-58. 4 fouls now on Anthony Jones as well. So Protaski and Jones each playing with 4 fouls. Oh, they're going to do the football play. Look at this. Coach Olson would be excited about this. They're going to have McConkey play quarterback, and all the guys are going to line up out of bounds. They're going to run their routes. They're going to hit a shallow slant. No, they couldn't. It was defended well by Wilk. And Wilk fouls right away. And, of course, it's Kyle Haley who got the ball. That's who they were trying to keep from getting the ball. Haley ran the shallow slant. Was not open initially, but cut back and was able to get open. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. First one on the way is good. Makes it a 6-point game. Haley once again can make this a 3-possession game with a free throw here. Haley, the senior. One bounce, up and in. And Will Schilling will check in for Petoskey. 7-point lead for West Salem. Pangier brings it across the timeline. Central going to have to go quick. Clock not in their favor at this moment. Pangier a long 3. Hits front rim, no good, and it'll go out of bounds. Possession stays with the Riverhawks. Pangier to inbound. Lobs it up over the top to Schilling. Schilling to the basket. Pull-up jumper, no good. Missed everything. Comes down to Pontius. Pontius up ahead to Anderson. Anderson off to McConkey, who turned it over. That was not a good pass and not what West Salem wanted to do. Allows Wilk to take a 3. No good. Schilling with the offensive rebound. And now a battle for the ball, and we're going to have one official was ruling jump ball. The other says foul, and they're going to settle on a foul. It's going to go on Pontius, I believe. No, it's not. It's going to go on Brennan Anderson. It's only his second. Schilling a chance to go to the free throw line. Misses the front end of the bonus. And we saw that at Onalaska as well. Just can't do that. West Salem chases it down and calls a timeout. Great play by Dillaber to corral that rebound, call the timeout. Time running thin here for the 2-seed Central Riverhawks. 65-58. We'll take a short timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching Riverhawk Boys Basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
Escape the hustle and bustle. At Pettibone Campground, you can enjoy nature with scenic river sites perfect for family adventures or solo getaways. We also offer the latest in camper rentals. Planning an event? Our rustic banquet hall is your dream venue. Whether it is a wedding, reunion, or corporate event, we cater to all with exceptional service and breathtaking views. Call 608-782-5858 or visit pettiboneresort.com. Pettibone Campground and Banquet Hall, located in La Crosse, is your perfect escape and event destination.
65-58, West Salem opening up a 7-point lead here in double overtime. And the Riverhawks up against the ropes now. West Salem with possession of the ball. What a ball game. And unfortunately, only one team can advance. West Salem kind of taking control here in the second overtime. Central certainly had their opportunities in regulation and in overtime. A couple of bad turnovers on the Riverhawks allowed West Salem to hang around in that first overtime. And now West Salem looking to seal the deal. And a quick foul there. We'll put McConkey to the line and allow the West Salem faithful to start getting excited as they're feeling like they have a pretty good opportunity to advance to the sectionals. Foul win on Frankie Wilk, and that's significant because that's his 5th. And so Frankie Wilk, the senior, will check out and give Coach Fergut a big hug. Along with Coach Podesky and the other coaches, McConkey makes the first. McConkey, second free throw on the way is too long. Pangier with the rebound. Pangier trying to move quick, getting bumped all over the floor, no whistle. Puts up a shot, still no whistle. Rebound to West Salem, and they are going to be able to dribble it out. Well, they're going to continue to look to score, and he misses a shot. Tilleber misses a shot. Lappick launches up a half-court shot, no good. And that's a ball game. West Salem advances to the sectional semifinals, a 66-58 double overtime win over the host Central Riverhawks, the 3 over the 2 seed. We'll add up all the stats and come back with our Munson Realty Player of the Game. Right after this, you're watching Riverhawks boys basketball on the Central YouTube channel.
Matthey Construction, a proud Riverhawk community, sponsors More Than Asphalt and Roads. They're a family-owned company with exciting opportunities in engineering, research, and green technologies. Join Matthey's team of top chemists and engineers developing sustainable solutions for tomorrow. From the lab to the road, Matthey Construction inspires the next generation of innovators. Visit Matthey.com to explore diverse careers in legal, HR, tech, and more. Build your future with Matthey Construction.
Need a place to live or extra space to grow? Munson Realty's property management portfolio offers a wide variety of properties to fit all your business and housing rental needs in the La Crosse, Wisconsin and eastern Minnesota areas. Whether you're local or relocating, looking for a business space or a home for just yourself or even the whole family, Munson Realty is here to help you find the perfect place. Discover the right space with Munson Realty, your trusted partner in real estate.
Escape the hustle and bustle. At Pettibone Campground, you can enjoy nature with scenic river sites perfect for family adventures or solo getaways. We also offer the latest in camper rentals. Planning an event? Our rustic banquet hall is your dream venue. Whether it is a wedding, reunion, or corporate event, we cater to all with exceptional service and breathtaking views. Call 608-782-5858 or visit pettiboneresort.com. Pettibone Campground and Banquet Hall, located in La Crosse, is your perfect escape and event destination.
The La Crosse Central Basketball Association is dedicated to developing the basketball skills and character of young athletes who will attend Central High School. Please check out our website, lcbahoops.org, for more information about our year-round basketball offerings.
The Central Booster Club is excited to work with you this school year. The Booster Club's mission is to promote and help finance the over 50 official Central co-curricular activities through fundraising efforts. Booster Club meetings are held in the Central Commons on the second Monday of each month during the school year. If you can't attend meetings, you can still help by volunteering at the school store and other events. With so many budget cuts, the role of the Booster Club has become even more important in supporting all Central activities. Sign up to stay updated on Booster Club activities by clicking the QR code. Go Riverhawks!
The La Crosse Central Alumni Association is a proud sponsor of the Central YouTube channel. The Central Alumni Association meets once a month with the main mission of providing scholarships to Central High School seniors so they can continue their academic pursuits. Last year, the Alumni Association awarded $63,000 in scholarships to 66 deserving Central students. For information on how to join the Alumni Association or donate, see our page on Facebook.
Don't miss a moment of the action. Be sure to follow the Central Riverhawks YouTube channel on Instagram and Facebook. On Facebook, search Central Riverhawks YouTube, and on Instagram, search Central Riverhawks Live. (66-58) the final here in double overtime in the regional championship as West Salem advances to the sectional semifinals. They will face Onalaska next Thursday night, and Central season comes to an end. Got the final totals for you here. For West Salem, it was Kyle Haley. What an impressive performance he had, 26 points. Brennan Anderson with 11, Carter Pontius with 6, Nathan Dillaber with 9, and Drew McConkey with 14. Only 5 scorers for West Salem, but it was enough to get the victory tonight. For the Central Riverhawks, Will Schilling had 2, Anthony Jones with 14, Gabe Service with 12, the senior Derek Pangier with 14, the senior Frankie Wilk with 11, Joey Protaski with 2, and the senior Dawson Lappick finishes with 3. Your total 66 to 58. The final. Our Munson Realty final one of the season. Munson Realty Player of the Game, senior Derek Pangier, who had a tremendous season all around, and nice game tonight as well. Seemed like anytime the Riverhawks needed a basket, he did a. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. Anytime that the Central really was in trouble and needed a basket, Derek Pangier was able to respond and kept the Riverhawks in it. And for his efforts tonight, he's the Munson Realty Player of the Game. Always hard to see this season end, and you think about the seniors on this squad and how much fun they gave us all year long. Derek Pangier, J.D. Click, Frankie Wilk, Dawson Lappick, and Jalen Calvert. This year's seniors who have played their last game, unfortunately. Of course, 2 managers, too, that are seniors, with Kaylee Geary and Addie Desart Odom. So always a tough time of year, but what a ball game, double overtime. Congrats to West Salem, and good luck to them as they advance through the WIAA Boys Basketball Tournament. And thank you for tuning in. We're going to go dark now for a little bit. We'll have lacrosse for you. Lacrosse now an official WIAA sport, and we will have a lacrosse contest for you at the end of March. We'll have announcements like crazy coming up to keep you updated on all that. I'm still working on our spring schedule. We'll have lots of baseball for you, lots of softball, lots of girls soccer. So we will shut down now for a couple weeks, and we'll be back at it for the spring season. I want to thank you for joining us all season long, and for all of your support as we continue right along into the spring sports season. For my dad, Ray George, on the camera, and for Anissa, my fill-in producer tonight, who did a great job. Thank you for doing that. She was really excited about it, too, getting called to work. So for my dad, Ray George, and my sister, Anissa George, I'm Nami George. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for a great season. Have a good night.